Hey folks, I wanted to really quickly make a video to show you these little suspension clips, pocket clips, danglers, whatever you want to call them. These were shown to me by a friend online. Now I've seen these before. They're referred to as Amulet pocket clips or Amulet hanger clips. Forgive me that I don't know exactly what they are as far as the little symbols. If I can get my camera to focus in. See, you've got this little fella here. Sort of looks like a Buddhist monk. And then there's some little characters beneath him, and then there's also some on the back. I don't know what they say, but that isn't really the point of this video, because the idea is that these are actually really great little suspension or dangler clips to clip your gear items onto. And I wanted to mention the eBay seller that I bought these from. Now there's a fella on Instagram who goes by the name Hair Mustache, who's a really swell guy that actually turned me on to these clips. Now I've seen them before on some online forums. I'd seen some other folks had them, but he showed me a seller that had them for a really great price, and I believe they've still got some online in stock. They seem to go out and in stock, and so I wanted to mention them real quick. They go by the name dhammashop, and I'll put the spelling up on the screen right here so that you can see exactly how to type it in. And they list these as Thai Buddha Amulet pocket clips made from stainless steel, and they have free shipping. The price is really inexpensive. They also have a best offer option that you can use. Maybe you can haggle a slightly lower price with the seller, and you get 5 of them, and their default price is $8.99. So for $9 including shipping, and I think that's just pretty much anywhere in the world, you get 5 of these clips versus something like a Tech Accessories P7, or in this case this is sort of a clone or a knockoff of the P7 made by a company called KSI, or at least that's their initials. Now the reason that I would recommend these clips over the Tech style or the P7 style clip is what you see right there in profile. See how it's kind of got that little, it's got a little dip to it. This is where it's obviously going to catch onto your pocket or the seam of whatever you're clipping it to, and then it kind of juts out at the end there. Well, that makes it really easy to clip it on, and they're relatively easy to unclip because of that same little protrusion. The problem for me is that on occasion this little piece, because it is so pronounced, it snags, it catches. So sometimes if I'm wearing my tool belt at work over my pocket items and then I go to remove my tool belt, it'll sometimes catch on this and pull it off. My coworker had his come unclipped because of the, I think it was the seat belt in our work truck, or it might have been the door. Either way, something snagged on it and it pulled the item from his pocket. That doesn't mean that I don't recommend these clips. I think that they're really nice, they're really convenient, and as long as you're not wearing them in some capacity that they'll snag often, I think that they're still a really secure choice, and they do hold your item on your pocket very well. But you can see right away that the way that these little Buddhist amulet clips work, the curve is at the back portion of the clip versus the front, and the front of the clip is completely flat. And I immediately, when I got these, I switched all my items that had these other clips. I switched as many as I could over to this style, and I have not had a problem with them coming unclipped since, because this front portion of the clip just sits completely flush against your pants or your pocket or your bag or whatever. So they work really, really well. They've got great tension. They're decent thickness. I mean, you just absolutely can't beat it. You know, 5 of them for $9 shipped is just a really incredible bargain. And you know, for some people they might be a stickler over the little logos on there, the little graphics with the text. I think they're kind of pretty. I think they're cool. So that doesn't really bother me. I actually think it kind of adds to the charm of the item there. You can see I've got one of my Leatherman Juice S2 that hangs right back down in my back pocket. No problems with these clips whatsoever. I can't recommend them enough. So Hair Mustache, the fellow from Instagram, thank you for showing these to me. He was the one that pointed out that you could get so many of them for such a great price. When you buy them, you'll get 5 of them clipped to a small piece of cardboard, and they'll actually have this little attachment here initially. So it has a little small ring of steel, and then it's got sort of like a spring shape in the middle, and then it comes around to a loop over here, and you can actually loop that onto something if you like. But what I did was I removed this entire piece, including the little ring at the end, and then I took a small split ring. If you go on eBay or if you look on some other online sites, you can see that you can buy a whole pack of little split rings. Very inexpensive. I think I bought 200 of them for $1 or $1.20 shipped. So you get some of these small little split rings, about the size that come on a Leatherman or a Swiss Army knife of some kind. And then you have some nice little options. You just put the little split ring and clip it onto absolutely anything that you can fit that onto. You could probably even put your little split ring and then add some paracord if you wanted to put it onto something larger like a knife, you know, something like that. They work beautifully. Absolute bargain. 5 of them for $9. You just can't beat it. So check those out on eBay. Again, the seller's name is dhammashop, and I'll put the name in the description, and then obviously it was on the screen earlier. But check them out if you want some of these little suspension clips. I actually do recommend these over the P7 Tech Accessories style clip. I think that they're better, and they're a much better value, because one of these will run you actually a little bit more than a 5-pack of these other clips. So check those out, and hopefully some of you will be able to get in on that little bargain and clip some on. And I'd love to hear if you buy some, try them and let me know what you think of them. I think they're fantastic. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.